It's another Sunday, and time to round off this week's topics of role models / people who inspire us. Inspirators? Is that a word? I don't know. Now, in considering if James requires a punishment for his video, I went back and looked at my video from last week, and I basically was asking for discussion on role models. The very basic response that I was after, and probably what I was thinking at the time, was literally a list with an explanation, about the people on the list, or whatever, something like that. Elaborating on role models, that's fine. I feel that that's kind of a valid part of the discussion. Like I say, the basic response was just list those people down. And, to be fair, James actually mentioned that he had role models. He mentioned Huxley, so I personally believe that he's fine. He doesn't need a punishment because he mentioned Huxley, so there we go. And also, if both Oliver and James hadn't answered my question, I feel that I would have been the one at fault in not clarifying what it was after. Oh, and Oliver, the hot potato challenge. I seriously think that if you do not get this sorted pretty soon, you're undeserving of a punishment, because it has been many, many weeks. You have no excuses. It doesn't have to be brilliant. Don't worry about that. My logo was hardly awe-inspiring. But anyway, now on to my role models. I'm not going to elaborate on what's already been said about role models, because I agree with what people were saying, and I don't like repetition. I've sort of grouped my role models because I apparently like to organise. Firstly, like you, Oliver, I have both Brothers Green and Nerdfight Terrier at large. I also have to thank you for introducing me to one of the most inspiring communities that I have been a part of. I mean, last year's Project for Awesome raised over $100,000 for charity, and that was just the main charities alone. I mean, how is that not inspiring? And then, next up is a group of people consisting of Howard Zinn, Emma Goldman, Noam Chomsky, and Tim McElrath. Now, these people I admire for their politics, and not just their views, but also the actions that they took, or continue to take in the case of Noam Chomsky and Tim McElrath, because they're still alive, to stand by those viewpoints. They remind me to not just remain a neutral observer in the world, and in that case siding with the oppressor in many cases, but to use my voice and to stand by those politics and viewpoints that I have, although I'm somewhat of a coward when it comes to speaking aloud, but that I'm working on. There are also a whole bunch of people who I know only via the internet, and they probably don't know me, or know that I even know of them, but they inspire me. I can't pinpoint why, because there are quite a few of them, and, it's hard trying to sum up a group of people who all inspire me for different sort of reasons. But my life is a lot richer having found them. That's a really corny expression. Also, they give me pretty pictures to put on my Tumblr. Seriously. Many pretty pictures. James, I look forward to your new topic. Happy birthday for yesterday. I note the rapture did not occur. You're older now. I hope that was a surprising thing for you. Oh, and of course, couldn't really forget, you guys. You also count as role models. Because we're all doing this crazy thing together, and in all honesty, you inspire me to keep doing that.